Hello again, this is Matt Miller from ZDNet Mobile Gadgeteer, taking a look at the Wibrain B1 Ultra Mobile PC that was sent to me to evaluate for a few days from Dynamism. I've been kind of looking for an Ultra Mobile PC that might work well for me on the train, so I thought this would be a good one to try out. This one I actually had a few minutes to spend some time with at CES this year. So here's the retail box, UMPC. Over on this side, as you can see, it's a VSC7M processor, and the model that I was sent has a 512 memory RAM and a 30 gig hard drive. There's also a version with 1 gig of RAM and I believe a larger hard drive. But let's go ahead and take a look at it. Now I did open this before and put the battery and everything together, but I'll give you an idea of what we have in here. And you open it up and it's packaged nicely. On the first part you'll see there's a little smaller box. It says Windows XP CD, soft pouch and quick start guide. So as you slide out the contents, that's what you'll see. Quick start guide, the Windows XP Home Edition CD, and a little slip case with a lanyard to go ahead and store the unit in. And the next piece that you'll see is the unit itself, and it did have a piece of plastic over it. I took it off. Let me just set that aside. We'll come back to the unit in just a second. And underneath that is a rather large AC adapter and cable for it, as well as a small cable that fits into the bottom of the Wibrain. That is for, this is the proprietary Wibrain connector on that one end, and it's for VGA out, so you can connect to an external monitor or TV. Okay, let me just close this up, leave that sitting there, and go back to the unit itself. And here we go is the unit. Okay, let's just take it out of the little part of the case there. And here we go. As you can see, it's kind of set up almost like a PSP the way you hold it. It's got a trackpad over here. I'll show this running in just a second. A right side of the keyboard, a left side of the keyboard, and some directional controls, a volume button, and then there's along the top there's some indicator lights here, and a power button. I'm going to go ahead and press that and get it started up in XP. And right here is a little webcam. The problem is with the webcam is I have not been able to get that webcam working with Skype, even though it pops up as a USB webcam. Along the bottom there's the proprietary connector, there's a reset button, there's some speakers over on this right side, it's a USB port, and a Wi-Fi slider. There we go, Wi-Fi slider. On the bottom right here on this right side is the stylus hilo, and the stylus is a telescoping stylus. So it's got some good heft and it's a good design. It feels well in hand. On this side we've got our AC adapter port, a hold button, a microphone. There is no integrated microphone, so there's a microphone port and a headset head jack. Regular 3.5mm. Okay, and here we are. Let me just go ahead and forget about the Norton antivirus. Yes, I don't want to talk about it again. So as you can see, it's a beautiful display. You may not be able to see it in the video, but it's a 1024 by 600, I believe, high resolution display, and it's 4.8 inches. I believe it is, or maybe 5.6. I'll have to check on that, and it'll be in my review. But it's a very high resolution display. It looks beautiful, actually. It's the first thing you notice is the display is really nice. But it's also probably pretty much too small to do any real handwriting on. But we've got our left and right mouse buttons over here, page up, page down, and over here on the trackpad, move the mouse over here. As you can see, it moves the mouse around actually very nicely. And double tap will do a click and that kind of thing. There is no right and left. Use the mouse buttons on the left side actually for that. One thing, let's go ahead and turn on my Wi-Fi button, see if it can connect to my network where I'm filming up here. Stop all of this stuff. I want to show you when I run, let's go ahead and start up Firefox and see if we get my connection. It's about 1.2 pounds, I believe. It's kind of hefty, a little bit thick. You know, there's some venting there and on the back. You can control actually the venting that's on there, the fan speed. I mean, let me just double click there. There you can see. If you have silent mode, the fan pretty much almost shuts off, and it goes way low, and it gets kind of warm. I got it in normal mode right now. If you go in cool mode, you'll hear the fan a little bit louder. And let me just go to, let's see, let's go up here and type in, I'll go ahead and show you how, as I'm typing it, see if you can just pick up my speed here. I'm getting much better on the typing speed on this keyboard. I'm actually finding it to be a pretty good one. So there we go. I loaded up ZDNet, actually pretty fast. Click on the blogs. And what do I want to show you with the trackpad is over here. You can see these little lines. There's up and down and right and left. If you put your thumb on about halfway on the trackpad and halfway on the line, you can actually scroll up and down. And let's just look at that. So as you can see, it's very easy to scroll. This page is set up, it's just up and down. As you can see, it's an easy way to scroll up and down the page. So it's great for web browsing using this trackpad. I really like that a lot. It's a nice navigation function on this device. Let's see, one more thing I'll run real quick. Let's just take a chance here and start up Sling Player. Now it may be my kids watching TV, but I just wanted to show a little video here of Sling Player running. As you can see, again, it's a beautiful display. I'm still trying to figure out if this is something I want to purchase. This model here is $6.99, which is a good deal. I think for Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, you know.
But performing is very hard, Lily.
Every
time the curtain goes up, you put yourself out there.
Now, what Sling Player will do is when it first launches, it optimizes for the connection that you're on. So it takes a second to kind of settle out. So give it a second here as it optimizes itself.
I can't remember. Who's first? I don't remember. This is very confusing. Who's on first? Leave me alone.
Let me go ahead and go to on Sling Player. I'm going to go to View, Window Mode.
That routine was written wrong.
Let me go to the full screen.
I never want to perform anything anywhere ever again.
Give it a second.
It'll bring you nothing but heartache.
There you go.
I want to be the
So it's kind of a nice media player device.
No, actually, I think I want to be the blue car. Fine.
Still kind of optimizing with Sling Player, but it does get pretty fluid. And the video looks pretty nice on the device. Well, that's a quick little look at the Wibrain UMPC. One alternative, pretty reasonably priced alternative. Kind of a PSP setup with the keyboard and the landscape widescreen display. Nice device. I'll write up some more thoughts in my review and check it out. There's some more of the buttons there.